And LJCC. Okay, awesome. Double, triple check. Morning, Jeff. Great job on your class today.
Linda's on.
Hi, Linda. It's been a long time. We're just going to let people join, then I'll talk a little bit for a minute or so once we got everyone logged in who wants to take the class at 8:30. Hi, Judy. Okay, we'll wait another 30 seconds or a minute or so, and then I'll just go over the class format and for anyone who didn't take it last week, so everyone is up to par on what you need to think about as you're doing the workout. Are the numbers still rising, or are they?
Harriet is joining us.
Hello, Harriet.
Marcy's here.
Hi, Marcy. So for those who are joining, you have a mat or a carpet. Definitely is going to be more comfortable for you to do the class. If you were not in class last week, I'm going to just go over the format. So I'm just going to start from the top, and very similar format to last week, just kind of different circuits that we're doing. And sometimes the circuits will be familiar from the previous class. Some of the times it will be something new, focused a little differently. So every circuit starts with sort of more of a basic move, and we sort of intensify. So if there's a movement that just seems a little bit too much, or if you need a break and we are not taking a break, or I'm not taking a break, it just means you take a break if you need to. And one thing to do, especially if you're in a prone position, or like we're in a plank, if you need a break, just sit back in child's pose. The whole concept of this class is to stay under tension in your core for the duration of the circuit. Okay, so that is what I'm challenging you to do, to try to hold on. But if you're really losing control, or you're shifting that tension into the low back, that means you got to take it down a notch. So that means you might need to take a rest. Always know that anytime your legs are extended and we're working extended legs, it's going to be harder on your core to stay in that neutral place, and it's going to be a little bit harder for you to control your back from arching. So if you're not able to maintain it with straight legs, always know you can bend your legs, and you can also not even use the legs to do the work, and that'll also lessen the intensity. So knowing that, anytime the legs are extended, I'll certainly cue it as we go along, but at any point, if you need a little bit of regression and intensity, just take the legs out of it completely, or bend the knees, and that'll lessen the load. Okay? Take a break as you need it. In between each circuit, we're going to get up, and we're going to work for 1 minute with a sort of cardio movement like we did last week, a little bit more controlled for the most part today, but still to get your heart rate up, get you off the floor. If you don't feel like you are ready for jumping around or a little bit of cardio, during that 1 minute, you can take a break. Okay, so that would be a good time to go get a drink of water and then come back to the mat, and we'll be down on the mat and we'll start the next circuit. So we're going to get started. Take it easy. Listen to your body, especially when we're working core. We tend to get some strain in our low back if we're not careful, so definitely pay attention to that. Sit back in a child's pose anytime you need a break, and we're good to go. So we're going to start. This is a 30-minute class. I'm starting my timer so I stay on track and don't get distracted. So we're going to start in a down dog today. So we're going to start nice and easy from a down dog into a plank. So I want everyone hands under shoulders, and I want you to push back into down dog and forward to plank. Don't worry about how many times. I want control here. I will tell you when we're shifting to the next movement. So push back to down dog, press your heels to the ground, come forward to plank. Give me a few more. Push back and forward. Notice when you come forward into your plank, you're bracing your core. Give me a couple more. Now, we're going to come into a plank, and I'm going to have you open up to a side plank to the front. So whatever device you have, face it. Come back to plank and push back to down dog. Now you're going to face away from your device and open up into side plank to the other side. Back to plank, back to down dog. Notice how we're layering into what we started with. Open up to the device, come back to plank, push back to down dog. Let's turn away on this one. Away from the device, back to plank, and push back. One more on each side. Forward, open up to side plank, back to plank, push back to down dog, come back to plank, open up to side plank to the other side. Now we're going to intensify. Take it to plank and just stay here. And I want you to open up to side plank, back to plank, and open up to side plank. No more down dog. This is going to keep the load a little bit stronger. Open up, and you're just rotating from one side to the next. Feel that rotation. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Try not to pike the hips. Keep everything in a nice line. One more time on each side. And then find your way back to plank. We're still going to maintain that load. I want you to bring your left knee on the outside towards the left elbow, cross it underneath, across to the opposite elbow, back to plank. Do it on the other side. Spider on the outside, mountain climber underneath. Switch. Now, nice and slow and controlled. Keep switching. You have two knees in and then back to plank, holding that tension. Keep holding. Remember, this is a circuit we're trying to maintain tension, time under tension. One more time, and then hold your plank, and I want you to walk down. Now, option to drop your knees, walk up, down, and up. You're almost to the end of this circuit, but I have one more thing to add in. Couple more up and down. Hold it up. Now we're going to combine the spider, the mountain climber, and the up and down. So let's go down, walk up, spider, mountain climber, return. Let's go do it again. Walk it down, walk it up, do the other side. Spider, mountain climber, return to plank. We're doing it one more time on each side. Walk it down, walk it up, spider, mountain, back to plank. Last time. Walk it down, walk it up, spider, mountain climber, hold it. Lock it in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you need that rest, come back to child's pose. Those who want the cardio, we're going to lift up. Now, we're not going ballistic here. Arms up, 1 minute. Hold that squat, and you're going to hop. Hop. I'm going to turn to the side. We don't want you arching the back. Arms are up in a V, so I want you activating your upper back. If that's too much on your shoulders, maybe you worked out already this morning, you can bring it to a prisoner. hop. There you go. Holding on to it, everyone. Last 30 seconds. Keep the arms up. Brace your abs. Little baby hops. You don't even need to hop. You can just squat. Keep on it. 20 seconds. Hold on to it. Holding up the world. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Okay, we're going back to the floor. We're going to lay on our backs. Okay, we did something similar last week, just kind of changing it up a little bit. Legs are extended. Now fingertips at your temples, but I want you to anchor down. Knees can be bent or legs extended. If you're arching your back, anchor, bend your knees a little more, and you'll be able to keep that neutral place in your core. Okay, here we go. Scissor. Those legs, alternating one leg up, one leg down. So you notice my heel goes right to the ground before I switch. Brace, switch. Brace, switch. Keep going. Dig in. Hold on to it. Last couple. And then legs up to the top, and you're going to scissor down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together and lift up. Let's do it again. Scissor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together, lift up. If you need a little bit, you can also bring your hands underneath your hips. Scissor down, crisscross. 3, 4. Legs together, lift. 2 more, crisscross. 4 times, brace, lift. 1 more, crisscross. Legs together and lift. Now, here we go, back to your scissor. 1 leg down, 1 leg up. You know, just repeating what we just did. Option to keep bent legs. Notice the difference. If your neck kind of gets in the mix, you can bring your head down, but just focus on anchoring down a little stronger. Okay, couple more. Scissor your legs. Now, a little bit harder. Bring both legs down towards the bottom of your range, and you're going to scissor up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together and lower down. Let's do it again. Crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together and down. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together. We're doing it 2 more times. Crisscross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Legs together. Down. 1 more. Crisscross. 2, 3, 4. Legs together. All the way down. Arms extend. Here we go. Pike up and then extend. You're going for 10 of these. 10. 9. Option to bend the knees. Remember that? Decreasing the length of your lever to lessen the intensity. But if you're feeling strong and you want to extend those legs out, point the toes. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Last one, make it your best. Brace your abs, reach, 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 and roll it up. Okay, if you're on your back, you can hug your knees in if you're taking that rest. We're gonna take it up for our cardio. We're gonna start to activate the obliques because that's where we're going next. Now, I'm not going fast. We have 1 minute. You're gonna crisscross. Crisscross the body. Now, option to leave your hands right on the side of your head to intensify You can even bring your arms overhead, which is going to increase the intensity a little bit more. Here we go, 45 more seconds. Hope everyone's getting a little bit of cardio. Find what works. Get that rotation. Knee drives up above your hip. 30 more seconds to go. 20 seconds. Marching in place. Heart rate's going up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it back down to the floor. Okay, we are back laying down. Supine. Here we are. Knees over hips. We're now focusing on the obliques. Fingertips to temples. I want you to twist. Back to center. Twist. Twist from the torso, not the shoulders. Now again, we're going to intensify this. Always pay attention to the movements we're in, because you always have another option if it gets to be progressed too far. Twist. Couple more to each side. Now, we're going to add a little more of that bicycle. As you twist, extend the opposite leg. Back to center, twist. I want you to anchor your low back, keep your hips squared to the ceiling, and I want you to twist. So by adding that leg extension, you're increasing the intensity of your work. We're here for a little bit. Hanging in there. Few more to each side. Twist. Hang on to that tension. Couple more. Last one. I'm going to intensify. You can stay at this. Legs extended as you twist. The legs are now in a straight extension and you're twisting. Scissor bicycle. Here we go. Twist it out. That is too much. Go back to your regular bicycle or knees over hips and continue to work your obliques. Twist your body. Feel that rotation. Control it. We're not rushing. Few more to each side. Now, you're going to rotate to where your device is and come up on your forearm and find a side hover. You can drop that bottom knee or hold it with the extended legs. We're going to lock it in. Keep holding. I want you to find a good, strong place. We're going to go to one more thing before we repeat. Lock it in. Now, give me great hip lifts. Take your time. Let's go. 30 seconds of hip lifts. Keep working it. Remember the option. Drop that bottom knee. Stay in control here. Small movement, but engaging the oblique on the underside. Last 10 seconds. Now, without losing all this tension that we work so hard for, roll back, fingertips to temples, knees over hips, and begin to twist. Starting from the top, continue to work the obliques. Hold on to your work. You are halfway. Couple more. Now, we're going to go right into that bicycle, extending one leg. Twist, extend, and twist. Anchor down. Hips squared to the ceiling. Only extend that lever if your body's ready for a little bit of a progression. Elbows wide. Three more to each side. Yes, three more. You got this. Last two. One more. We know what's after. Straight leg bicycle. Twist, legs up, twist. Definitely a bigger challenge. Feeling your core start to burn out. That's okay. We're getting close to the finish. Twist it out. We're not rushing. Last three on each side. One more, and then we're inside. Hover, facing away from your device. Bring it up. Lock your side hover, either extended legs or drop the bottom knee. You're working the other side. Continue to hold. Elbows under shoulder. Stack hips. Okay, here's your 30-second countdown to the end, and then we're up for some cardio. Actually, we're going to stay on the floor for the next cardio. Here we go, hip lift, up. 30 seconds. Good control. $20 to go. You got it, everyone. You've worked so hard for this. I know your obliques are burning. I know you're fatigued. Last 10 seconds, but you can do it. You're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You need to rest. You're back in child's pose, or you can join in for the 1-minute option of cardio. We're going to come into a mountain climber. Now, I want that crossover mountain climber, the one where the knee crosses over to the opposite side. So you get a little bit of rotation. I don't want super fast. I want strong control, good rhythm. 45 seconds to go. Push it out. Come on. 30 seconds. Hands under shoulders. Keep hold. I know our upper body's starting to burn a little bit. That's okay. It's not that I have anything that's going to affect the upper body next. Not at all. Keep it going. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want everyone to sit back in child's pose. Take a breath. Okay, so this one, a little bit tough because we're going to add in some push-ups here. So we're actually going to start with a push-up. So I want your hands slightly outside of your shoulders, and your elbows are going to come back towards your hips, not out away from your shoulders. Knees or toes, you decide. We're going to go. Ready, set, push-ups. I'm going to progress it from there. So choosing the option that's right for you. Now, you're going to do a push-up, and then you're going to open up to your side plank. Doesn't matter which side. Come back to plank and do a push-up. Press up, and then open up to side plank. I'm going to show you on the knees. Push up, press up, and then open up to side plank. Back to knee plank, down, press up, and open. Let's do that again. Knees or toes, down, up, and open. Back to plank, push up, press up, and open. Bring it to a plank. Bring it to the plank, and you're going to do a renegade row. I'm just going to have you lift one arm, pull it by your side, bring it back to the floor, pull it by your side, back to the floor. Try not to rotate. Option on your knees. Option even here on all fours. Okay, just keeping your back in neutral, keeping your hips squared. So you choose. Renegade. Few more. Now, one more blast with that push-up. Push up, down, press up, renegade on the right, renegade on the left. How many rounds can you do? You have 30 seconds to play. Go. Holding on, you got about 15 more seconds. 10. Last one. Everybody get one more rep in. And then I want you to lock your plank. 30-second hold. The circuit's almost over. 20 seconds. You're almost there. 15. 10 seconds. Lock it in. I know your arms are shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back in child's pose. If that's what you need, you stay there. Our last cardio movement of the day. We're going to do what's called a seal jack. You're going to open wide and then bring your legs and arms together. And that's the pace. Here we go. 1 minute's time. Open wide. I'm going to show a low impact. Walk it wide and then bring it in. You got it. 45 more seconds. So what I want you to connect to right now is your upper back. As you pull your arms wide, I want you to feel your upper back start to wake up, because that's where we're going next. 30 seconds and counting. Is everyone taking their time? Heart rate might be up. That's good. We don't need to go fast. We want to keep it strong. 15 seconds. Hold on to it. 10 seconds. Are your quads burning? Are your hamstrings burning? Abs are braced? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, we're going down. This time, we're going to be on our bellies, and our arms are going to be forward. I want your thumbs up, palms facing each other, legs behind you. Try to lift your chest off the floor. Brace your core so the work feels more in front of you than straining your low back. Now lift opposite arm and leg up and down. Other side. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Notice my eye gaze is down, not forward. Take your time. Engage, lift. Also notice I don't lift too high. It's more lift and reach forward or back rather than lift up towards the ceiling. Keep going. Notice the glutes in this. Couple more times of alternating. This is where you could stay. Now I want you to try lifting both arms and both legs. Lift and then lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So you get that little rest on the ground. Ignite everything to lift. Go 5 more times. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift 2 more. Now, on the next one, I want you to just keep the upper body off the ground. And you're going to just pull back. Just start with the lat pull. Pull it back and reach. I'm going to add to this. Eye gaze to the floor, chest slightly lifted off the floor. Brace your abs. Now, I'm going to add to this. Bring your arms back. Then extend your arms all the way back a little further, fingertips towards your knees. Then you're going to circle the arms all the way forward and bring them back down. Do that again. Lift, pull down, arms extend back, circle your arms all the way around, and then relax. Do that again. Lift, pull back, arms extend, circle the arms around, and then relax. 2 more. Lift, pull back, extend arms, circle forward, and relax. 1 more time. Lift, pull back, arms extend, reach all the way around, and then bring the arms back. Take a moment, relax, and then you're going to bring your arms right to the side, and you're just going to lift and pulse. Just stay here. Arms reach, try to create tension in your upper back. Pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to bring your arms underneath, and you're going to push yourself up into a hover. Lock it in. Hips are squared. Now, I'm going to take your hover to a stronger place. I want you to place your palm completely on the floor. Place your other palm directly onto the floor, elbows under shoulders. And then I want you to squeeze the floor like you're trying to pull the rug into your palm. Then I want you to brace your abs really tight while you do that. Tighten up your glutes. Now, hold on to that for 30 seconds. Grip the floor with everything you have. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 5 seconds. And then walk it up to plank. We're not done. Not dropping out yet. Hands under shoulders. Lock that plank. You can grip the floor here too. Tighten the glutes, abs braced. You're only about a minute to the finish line. $15 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, last thing to do. I'm going to have you walk your hands in, press your hips towards the ceiling. Just when you're in a down dog, I want you to stay there. And then I want you to walk yourself back out to plank. Do that 4 more times. Walk your hands in, stop at that down dog, and then walk your hands forward. Back to plank 3 more times. Walk your hands back. Walk your hands forward. We're going to do it 2 more times. Walk your hands back. And walk your hands forward. Last time, brace your abs. Here we go. Pike your hips up. Walk your hands to that down dog. Once you're in down dog, stay there. And then you're going to gently walk your feet towards your hands until you feel like you are in a forward fold. Bend your knees, relax. And we're going to roll ourselves all the way up. Take a breath, reach all the way up to the ceiling, feet about hips distance, and I'm going to have you bring it over to a side bend to the other side. And take a breath, side bend to the other side. Just hinge forward to a flat back. Get a stretch in your hamstrings. And then release, hands to the upper leg, round your back. And then extend, and then round your back, and then extend, and one more time, round the back, and then roll yourself all the way up. Last thing to lift is your head. We can reach all the way up, just extend all the way up to the ceiling. Nice work, everyone. That's Core Fusion for today. It's twice a week. I have it here on Wednesdays, as well as Monday at 8:30. Up next is Carmen's Body Combat class at 9:30. I hope everyone enjoyed the class. Take it easy. I hope you have a great Monday, and see you next time. Bye.